Today we're talking about what drug trafficking means in Oklahoma. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel for the next video on this topic. The process for your drug trafficking case is determined by what jurisdiction you're in. Many cases are prosecuted at the federal level by U.S. attorneys in federal courts. Those drug trafficking cases are handled under the federal rules of criminal procedure. All other cases for drug trafficking are handled in district courts under state law by state prosecutors called assistant district attorneys. Now, the specific process for federal drug trafficking cases is much more accelerated than state court cases. One of the benefits of that is that you and your criminal defense attorney will get quick access to all of the U.S. attorney's file, access to videos, reports, lab results, potentially hundreds if not thousands of pages of reports, and potentially hours and hours of video. Now, this information can be vitally important into the defense of your case. However, it's important that you work with a defense attorney that has the ability and the bandwidth to review all this information. A criminal defense attorney that can review all of this may be able to pick apart or find issues with what law enforcement did or did not do as it relates to your rights in the traffic stop and the subsequent search and seizure. Conversely, in state court drug trafficking prosecutions, those cases are handled by local law enforcement and by district attorneys or state court prosecutors. Now, the process in state court typically takes longer, but it's just as important that you work with an attorney that is able to obtain all of the relevant evidence. Now, your defense attorney is not limited to getting evidence through the district attorney, the prosecutor. You have the ability to seek out that evidence directly. So when you work with an experienced criminal defense attorney that has handled drug trafficking cases, they should have an investigator on their staff that has a policy, a system, and a procedure in place for how they obtain video evidence, dash cam footage, body cam footage, audio recordings, 911 calls, CAD calls, dispatch records, lab results, incident reports, and your criminal defense attorney and their investigator can obtain many other types of evidence and reports in your drug trafficking case. When your defense attorney has access to this information and can obtain it directly from law enforcement, many times you can get access to information that may be helpful in your defense far before you would get it in the prosecution of your state court case. If you feel that Cannon & Associates is the right fit for you and your family's drug trafficking defense, we encourage you to reach out to us directly. We look forward to the chance to speak to you, answer your questions, and if we're the right fit, be your fierce advocates.